Christian Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Son of Southtown, My Life Between Two Worlds by Sonny Sandoval. Forward by John Foreman. Narrated by Sonny Sandoval. To my mother who shared her Jesus with me, and to my noni who gave her family everything and asked for nothing in return, you were truly an angel walking this earth. Forward. The first time I saw P.O.D. play live was the very same day that my friends and I decided to name our band Switchfoot. We were an opening band sharing the bill with P.O.D., a band that we had always heard about but had never seen live. When they came on stage, the whole room was transformed. Everything changed. I was blown away by the intensity and the authenticity in the music, the strength, the personality, and from that point on, Sonny Sandoval has been an inspiration for me both on and off stage. In an industry of facades and frauds, he has been an example of how to be real, how to be true, kind yet strong, unafraid to be genuinely himself. In some ways, our stories are very similar. We both grew up surfing, skating, and playing music in San Diego, yet in other ways, we're worlds apart. Sonny and his crew are from Southtown. My bandmates and I are from North County, two very different sides of the same city, and yet he's always treated us like family. I think of Sonny as the older, stronger, wiser cousin that's always been there when I needed anything. I'm always thankful for every conversation we've shared, and yet I've never truly known the intricacies of his past. This book reveals the complexity of that story, the sparks that forged the fire behind his eyes. This book tells his story with authenticity, candor, and humor. Ralph Waldo Emerson says, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." This book is the tale of someone who has endeavored to do just that. John Foreman, lead singer of Switchfoot, San Diego, California. Chapter 1. Maitland Avenue. Two sides. To the left is rock and roll, fame and fortune, world travel, whining, dining, all that hype about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Dude, let me tell you, it's a real thing. Total freedom to do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it, and with whomever happens to be available at the time. To the right is the church. Sure, it's got its own promises of happiness, peace, and salvation, but with traditional Christianity comes rules, and let's face it, rules kind of suck. You got to look like me, talk like me, and learn all new definitions for the word fun. Some say, but would you really choose a temporary high over eternal life? The answer may seem obvious, but it isn't. Eternal life is a promise you've got to wait on for some time in the future. In the here and now, though, there are some pretty good highs around, and you don't have to look too far to find them. Welcome to my world. I've been walking this line between the secular and the sacred for 3 decades, and I'm still on the same road today. Each side is pulling me their way, and there are a lot of people who get pissed off when I refuse to follow them. Listen, I know I've got a reputation. Sonny Sandoval, lead singer of P.O.D., he's the Christian dude with the dreads in that new metal band. If that's what you know of me, then congrats, you nailed it. That's all true. But condensing my life to a couple simple sentences is like saying, yeah, I know all about electricity. I flip the switch and boom, there's light. We've all got our stories. No one's is any better than anyone else's. It's just that some journeys take roads that are a little less traveled. Mine happens to include a childhood growing up in the hood, building a band up from scratch, hitting it big and selling millions of albums, then watching that band fall apart and come back together more than once. And don't forget that balance of trying to stay true to my God while hanging out in the devil's playground. Wouldn't it be easier to choose one side or the other? Undoubtedly, but I can't. I'm on a mission, and that mission is the primary purpose of my life. That is what keeps me on the razor's edge. Now, I can come right out and tell you what that mission is, but what fun would that be? Besides, I'm no teacher, and I'm certainly not a preacher. I'm a musician, which means I'm a storyteller, and this is my story. And because all great stories must have a great beginning, here's mine. Once upon a time in Southtown. There is a dirty beauty to my city. San Diego, California is a top 10 tourist destination, and deservedly so. But hidden beneath the eye-catching veneer of Coronado Island and Old Town and Balboa Park is the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?